All right, guys, Joe McDonough here for MMAprospects.com. I am joined by Mr. Daniel Zellhuber, who fights in just a week. Daniel, how's it going, man?
Everything's fine, bro. Now making the weight cut, everything in the last stages of the train. So, I'm just excited about this fight.
And a lot of fighters say, the hard part's over. The fun part's coming up now. I mean, the hard part's not over yet. Like you said, you're doing the weight cut, but very, very soon, it'll be just the fun night ahead of you.
Yeah, just 4 more days in diet and all that stuff. But it's just fun time, as you say. Now I'm ready. I just want to fight and prove everybody why I am in the position that I am right now.
Absolutely. And, getting back in the cage, attempting to go 2-0 in 2020. 2020 has not been a good year for many reasons, and it's been a tough year for prospects to get fights. Here you are trying to go 2-0. How important would that be in a year that a lot of prospects have had to really stall their careers?
For me, it's very important, because as you say, there's no many events in this year, but, in 2019, I just have one fight. So being able to fight 2 times in this year is so important for me to prove everybody that I'm back. And I'm just going to get this win. And then, who knows, maybe try a Contender Series or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in 2021, but I'm pretty excited about all this stuff.
I think we're all pretty excited to leave 2020 behind us, and I love the idea of seeing you on Contender Series. Hopefully in 2021. So IKON Fighting Federation, brand new, only the 4th card. I mean, that's got to be pretty exciting that you can say that you were. Who knows where IKON could be in 10, 20 years from now? And here you are in the 4th card, obviously on UFC Fight Pass. Is there any added pressure about fighting with a new promotion? A brand new promotion.
I like IKON, I think that, as you say, it's a new promotion, but I think that IKON have a lot of potential. As you say, maybe in 20 years, IKON is going to be the new UFC, so who knows? But now I think that IKON is just the platform that I need to accomplish big things, It's the next stage in my career, and maybe 1, 2 fights in IKON, I don't know, and next start looking up for another big promotion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And obviously this fight has some special meaning for you, as IKON is fighting in Mexico. Talk about that, fighting in your own backyard, essentially.
Oh, for me means a lot. I always like to travel and have this opportunity to know new cities here in Mexico. For me, is pretty exciting. Obviously, I prefer fighting in other countries, but right now, here in Mexico is good for me. It's not such a big travel, so I think that that's good opportunities to know new places.
Yeah, absolutely, and I like that you like to travel and see new places. Tell me about your opponent. He's got a bunch of finishes. 6 first-round finishes. What are you expecting from Alex in this fight?
I think that he's a tough opponent. Obviously, he's going to go for the knockout, but I think that I have more tools. I have a better ground game. Even if the people think that I'm just a stand-up fighter, I think that my ground game is on point. I'm brown belt in jiu-jitsu, so I think that I have way more tools in this fight. It's just a matter of who wants it more. He's going to go for the knockout, but I'm not gonna be there. He thinks that I'm gonna stand up and exchange punches with him, but I'm not stupid, man. I'm not gonna do that. I have 9 years in this sport, so I'm just go and move all the time that I need to move and keep my range. I think that he's a good opponent, but he's not even gonna be able to touch me.
Mm-hmm. And that's a credential towards you and your gym, is just that you are essentially ready for wherever this fight takes you. I mean, speak on your gym. Tell us about your gym.
It's a small gym here in Mexico, but that gym makes me who I am. With my coach Raul Romero, it's been 9 years since I've been with him, and together we are stronger. Now we are looking up to move to another big gym for obvious reasons, but I think that the way that we does the training and all that, it's been awesome because here in Mexico we doesn't have too much resources, and even with that against us, we've been able to make all the wins that we made. I don't know if that
Absolutely.
have sense.
Absolutely. 9-0 is nothing to scoff at. Tell us, we've seen you win on the ground. We've seen you win standing up. Like you just said, I think a big thing a prospect needs is the mentality, the fight IQ. What would you say is your best attribute, or is it a mixture of everything?
I think that is a mixture of everything, but I think that is the calm. I think that I'm a calm fighter. I always think what I'm gonna do. I plan a good fight strategy with my team, actually with my brother, that he helped me to train a lot. And I think that that's an essential part, that we don't go to fights just to fight, we have a plan. And all the time in the fight, I keep to working on that game plan, as I say, in this fight, we have a game plan. We go for it. I don't just go and start throwing punches. No, we have a plan, and I think that being able to keep me focused on make my game plan is my best quality right now.
Absolutely. And, you spoke about your brother being one of your main training partners. Is this a family business almost? I mean, you're only 21 years old. What got you into this sport? You didn't have an amateur career. You jumped right into the professional fighting, 9-0, all the way back in 2016 was your debut. What got you into this crazy world?
I start training since I have 12 years old, because I got through bullying in high school, and it's tough moments, for a kid that doesn't know how to defend himself. It's tough, but I start training and met my head coach Raul Romero, and he's like a father for me. And after years of training, we start talking about making a professional fight, and I don't know, man, I just start training and make a decision of trying pro MMA. I started Muay Thai, but
Yeah.
then we like more MMA. But yeah, I started because I suffered bullying in primary school, I think, when I
Yeah.
have just like 10 years old, 11 years old.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just get in love with the sport and start making a career of this.
And bullying is something that a lot of people go through, not everyone, but a lot of people go through, and to kind of as your story unfolds and we watch you get bigger and bigger with next fights, does it feel special that you could be a motivation for a lot of kids, not only in the future but now? Look back at 10 years old, you're getting bullied, and now here you are 9-0 in 2020, closing out the year trying to go 10-0. That's got to be something that can motivate a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that it's a good story, as you say, because a lot of kids here in Mexico suffer bullying. It's not a secret that Mexico have problems with the bullying stuff, and being able to accomplish this is important to me. As you say, I always, well, I work, I am teacher of kids, and being able to talk with my kids and say that, hey, if you work hard, if you really want that, or you want to be a fighter, you can do it. You just need to work hard, and all that is motivation for me.
Mm-hmm. And it must be a special feeling post win, going back to the classroom and seeing the kids' faces, saying, I'm sure they're super excited, maybe even more excited than you are for the fight.
Yeah, the kids, it's awesome. Talk with the kids, and when the kids told me like, oh, coach, I see you fight, oh, you win, you're awesome. And the fathers of the kids came into the classroom and congratulations. And, all that things it's part of the fighting game that
Yeah.
I think that is the part that the people doesn't see, but it's the one that gives us more satisfaction, as
Yeah.
fighters. Not the public, but the people that we know, that we personally know, and
Yeah.
being able to put smile on his face is the part that I most like of fighting.
Yeah. It's that special background with that person that is so excited to see you win. You know, at only 21 years old, going for your 10th professional win, and I know you're not overlooking Alex at all, but where does this win take you? I mean, you talked about possibly Contender Series. You talked about possibly looking for bigger promotions. One that comes to mind is LFA. You know, where does this win take you?
I think that this win put me on a point that I can decide go to contender or keep making more experience. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about that with my manager, with my coach Raul, because we don't know. We want to move to USA to make a better training camp.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe with this fight, we are going to go to fight ready or things like that can help me to make my career to a next level. But we don't know. Maybe this is my last fight before contender, or maybe I can go direct to the UFC. I don't know, man. It can be too much things. So
Yeah.
now I just want to get focused on my Friday night fight and then start seeing, what's the
Mm-hmm.
next step with my coach, with my managers, and make the right decision.
Absolutely, and we're all excited to see this, what the next decision is. But first, we have to see you on fight night. Last question for me, Daniel. Do you have a prediction? You know, some fighters don't like to give them. You don't have to give them, but do you have a prediction for us for next Friday?
Oh, I think that is gonna be a finish. I don't know what round because Alexander is a tough opponent. He's really really tough. I think that this is my toughest fight in all my career because he's a knockout fighter. He's strong. He can't take punches, and he have the knockout power. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I'm gonna finish him. I don't know what way, but I know that I'm gonna finish him. He doesn't want this as bad as I want.
Mm-hmm.
I just have, as you say, I just have 21 years old, but man, this is all my life. This is all that I know how to do. So I don't know. When I just think that I'm gonna finish him, so just don't miss the fight because it's gonna be a fireworks in this fight.
Yeah, don't blink, people. Daniel,
Don't
thank
blink
you
on
very
that
much.
fight.
We're all wishing you the absolute best next week, and we're all looking forward to the future for you.
No, thanks to you, man. And sorry for my English. It's not too good,
No,
but
no, man,
I'm
you're
trying.
perfect, man. You're doing perfect. Awesome. We all look forward to
Thanks,
welcoming you
man.
to the United States, and you know what gym you go to next. We're all looking forward to it.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much for the time making this interview.